Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Boomy and you are watching my channel, Boomy Reactions. Now today everybody, I would like to share another cooking video with y'all. Now this is a YouTuber that I have since become quite a big fan of. I've been introduced to Poppy Cooks and I think she's fantastic. I think she is so funny. So this has actually come as a request from the wonderful Doobie Dave. Thank you so much, my friend. Dave, you say, "Hey Boomy, hope you and your family are doing well." Oh, we are. Thank you so much for asking, my friend. I hope you are well soon. I hope you are well as well. Here's a Poppy Cooks video from a couple of days ago. She is hilarious. She is so funny, isn't she, Dave? I watched her funeral potatoes and oh my gosh, oh, it looked delicious, but she's so funny. Like, you know, those random questions that you ask to break the ice and whatever. And one of those questions is always, if you had a dinner party, who would you invite? But you can only invite YouTubers, or you can only invite deceased celebrities. And you know, it's like a kind of funny conversation to break the ice with people. My new one is Poppy. Yeah. She's like my top guest. I think if I had a dinner party, especially if I had to invite YouTubers, I would say Poppy every time. I really want Poppy to be there. Fellow Brit, good sense of humour, and she makes delicious food. So maybe she could bring some funeral potatoes. They look absolutely amazing. I still need to make these. So guys, let's crack on with the video. And as ever, if you're enjoying these reactions, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, my lovelies. If you're interested, I have a buy me a coffee. The link is over here. And if you're interested in supporting my channel any further, then I have a Patreon account. Thank you very much for looking, and the link is in the description below.
I'm a British chef taking on the food of America, and today I'm trying sweet potato casserole. There's something about marshmallows on your roast dinner that gives me the fear, but I guess I can't knock it until I try it.
Sweet potato casserole. So sweet potatoes, brown sugar, butter, cinnamon, salt, pepper, pecans and marshmallows. For me, I feel like it should be sweet, but actually...
Oh my gosh. I should have said tonight. Okay, oh my gosh, she's going to be trying sweet potato casserole, which, as I've seen a few YouTubers trying now, the lucky few that have ventured into America and got to try all your delicious dishes, like the Jolly Boys. So we've got sweet potato casserole, like Poppy said, sweet potato, sugar, seasonings, anything else. I didn't know pecans were in it, pecans. So that's very nice. I love pecans, very fancy. More sugar and marshmallows on top. Now, sweet potatoes are sweet. So I don't think straight away I'm thinking, well, it doesn't seem out of place, but it does sound like something that seems more of a pudding, like more of a dessert. Sorry, we use pudding for dessert interchangeably. So yes, I think it would be quite tasty. I would love to try it. I don't know how I feel about eating it with like gravy. You know, like, because you guys, a few of you have it with your Thanksgiving dinner. So do you eat it with gravy or do you eat it separately? I think I'd like to eat it on its own. But I could also eat it as a dessert very comfortably.
Actually, this is a savoury casserole. It's a recipe of sweet potato casserole and it dates back to as early as 1796.
Really?
If it's been around for that long, it better be good. Sweet potatoes, I have roasted them off already, so they've been in the oven, just so they don't absorb much more water. That's why I want to do it in the oven, and I've just peeled them.
Now, I think I've asked this question a few times, guys. See, Poppy, girl after my own heart. So she's roasted sweet potatoes. Now, I've mentioned a few times, this would be my preparation method of choice. I do prefer sweet potatoes roasted in the oven. I feel like it really caramelizes them. It brings out that wonderful golden sweetness and as opposed to boiling them, because I feel like Poppy said here, they carry an awful lot of water with them even after they've been drained, because they're a bit unlike regular white potatoes. They're quite pulpy once they've you know, once they've been heated, once they've cooked. So I feel like they retain quite a lot of water. So when you're making like sweet potato pie, for example, now I didn't roast them when I made sweet potato pie. I did as the, I cooked them, boiled them traditionally, as the recipe said. Kent Rawlins recipe as well, guys. Amazing, delicious. I'm converted. I love sweet potato pie. But yes, it did make me wonder, can you roast them instead? What's the necessity of boiling them? Do some of you roast them? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, because, funnily enough, Poppy said here that she's roasted them, and I would be inclined to roast them as well. But maybe there's a reason why not.
So they're nice and hot still. Now this is where, again, this gets quite sweet, considering this would be going on a savoury platter of food, I believe. So we've got some compact brown sugar or soft brown sugar, half a cup. This is quite a lot, which is about 118 ml, which is, they're already quite sweet. So adding half a cup of brown sugar does feel like it's going to get very sweet.
Yeah, do it.
It is what it is. Next up, we have some butter.
Nice.
So this is a 1/3 cup of butter, which should be softened, but I've got softened and melted.
I struggle
like
measuring
the cups,
butter out in
It
cups.
does make things a bit easier. So I literally had a block of butter and I took a couple of spoons out, and we've got basically the exact right amount of butter.
Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, this is another one. So you guys measure everything out with your cups and teaspoons, tablespoons. We're all metric. So we're all grams and ounces. So if we were to measure butter out in a recipe over here, it would be done in grams. So I'm so used to doing that. The idea of measuring butter out in cups seems quite confusing, because I'm thinking, well, do I need to melt the butter in order to pour it into the cup? And then what if I've got too much and I've got leftovers? So it kind of seems like it's a little bit, I don't know, less wasteful or less messy to measure it out in grams. How do you feel about it? What do you do, guys? Is there a sensible way that I just haven't thought about when it comes to measuring out cups of butter?
Which is just genius, really, from my part.
I love it.
Then we've got a little bit of vanilla.
Ooh,
again,
vanilla.
but I suppose actually sweet, salty, smoky. You kind of want a little bit of everything when you're eating, but this does seem quite
All balances out,
sweet.
I think.
Bit of vanilla.
So I think you get vanilla from the
And
marshmallows.
a pinch of cinnamon, really.
Oh no, I love.
It's quite a lot.
Loads in there. I love.
We need a
cinnamon.
nice handful of pecans.
Generous.
I think pecans are the most American nut, aren't they? I swear they weren't very popular here until Tesco did a pecan and pastry. And then I knew what
She's
pecans
right.
were, 'cause I'd never had them before.
Oh my gosh, they did. They brought out like this gorgeous maple and pecan pastry, and you can actually buy them frozen and cook them home in the oven as well. They are so delicious, and I think ever since then the UK has gone a little bit nuts on pecans. We love them. They are delicious nuts. I'm trying to think when the first time I tried pecans. It probably was that said pastry, and it is. It's really, really tasty. But yeah, oh, it's a delicious nut. It's very caramelly, isn't it?
I have made a sweet potato pie before, which I know
Hey!
is actually a sweet dish rather than a savoury one with the marshmallows on top.
Oh, I didn't do
But
the
the casserole is again, it's kind of throwing me a little bit that this gets is it Thanksgiving? Yeah. For everybody. It's just because of how sweet it actually is that I think
nice
I get
balance,
a bit
isn't
confused
it?
by it. Salt and pepper. I like. We like the salt and pepper. So having a little look, the sweetness of the sweet potato casserole kind of counteracts and contrasts the saltiness of the turkey, the gravy, and the stuffing.
That's it, yeah.
So I suppose if you get it in the right ratio, it makes sense. I'm quite a ratio-based eater as well. Like I need a little bit of everything on my fork at all times.
See, Poppy understands. She knows. She's a fellow foodie. What I would say is, like, if we were having a Sunday dinner, Sunday roast over here in the UK, so we've got a roast chicken, roast meat joint, whatever meat that you want, really. And I'm trying to think where your sweet element in that dish is coming from. So you get that nice, salty, umami kind of richness from the gravy, from the meat. No real smokiness going on there, as there quite often isn't in a lot of British food. It's normally salt flavored. But I'm thinking, you know, when we have roast potatoes normally, or mash as well, or instead of. But honey roasted parsnips and carrots are quite a common thing to find on a Sunday roast. So that's your sweet element that's not quite as sweet as the sweet potato, but it's getting there. It's creeping up there. So I don't think it's that unusual for British people to entertain the idea of having sweet potato casserole, because, you know, if you're used to having those honey roasted vegetables, they can be quite sweet. And I, for one, think they're delicious. So bring it on. Let's get all those, you know, those different flavors going on there. I like the sweet, the salty, and bring maybe not sour actually. Not too sure about sour or spice. Although the seasoning on the meat, maybe. There you go.
So it's a sweet potato mash, I suppose.
Yeah.
What makes a casserole a casserole? I don't know what a casserole is, I don't think. I thought a casserole was like a stew. If anyone knows what
an oven cooked
constitutes as a
stew?
casserole, because this feels like sugary mashed potatoes rather than a casserole.
I don't think it has to
Or is it
stew
because
down,
it's in a casserole
does it?
dish? Is that what makes a casserole? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to give it a try. And
I always thought it was so. A casserole is just kind of like an amalgamation of vegetables and meats and ingredients, and it has to sit on the hob or roasting in the oven actually. But maybe not for a certain length of time. Like if it was left to cook for longer, you could say it was a stew, but it doesn't have to be that length of time. I think they're very, very similar, aren't they? But a casserole doesn't have to be cooking for that length of time, whereas a stew really needs all those ingredients to kind of break down and simmer into each other. But then again, maybe a casserole does. Do you know what? I'm not sure either, Poppy. Maybe someone out there has some fancy cooking dictionary that can tell us.
see. That's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, which is actually quite good. So, I've got, I mean, I don't think it's a proper casserole dish, but it's a dish of sorts.
Medium-sized dish.
Don't want to get told off by anybody by not scraping the bowl.
Have to scrape
I
that bowl
don't
down.
know if we'll ever see this on our British Sunday roast. I don't know. I don't know if it's a bit out there for the Brits. We're quite conservative, aren't we, really? We like a Maris pie. We like a salty mash. That's about it. I'd like to know, I'm going to go for quite a, I wouldn't say lazy, but quite a quick option of the marshmallow placing, just to get it on top. But do you do like one at a time going round and round and round? I want to see pictures as well, evidence that you've done this. I'm going to go for a liberal sprinkling of marshmallow.
Rustic look, Poppy, yeah. The rustic
I think
look.
the one thing that is quite, I get the sweet potato mash underneath. I can see that. The marshmallows, again, does kind of curveball it a little bit. You eat that with marshmallows and gravy?
That, yes, like I was saying,
do you
it's
have
the gravy element.
Cranberry sauce with your turkey as well? There's quite a lot of
No, there's a gravy there, isn't there, guys?
different sauce textures and flavours that are going. I don't know how I feel about the marshmallows.
I think I know where Poppy's coming from. So, as a side on its own, great. But like in the UK, I suppose what we would do is we would want something of everything on the plate. So, you know, like a scoop of the sweet potato casserole, scoop of the collard greens, a scoop of the whatever else size you're having here. And so everything would be on the plate. Now, you can't separate gravy very easily from anything, really, can you? It's very viscous. It's very non-viscous. I don't know what that word is. Very runny. So you couldn't separate it from the sweet potato casserole. And that's what I'm wondering. What does it taste like with gravy? Because you guys do have gravy with your Thanksgiving dinners, like we would on our Sunday roasts. I think that's the only thing we can compare it to, really, or Christmas dinners. Yeah, I'd enjoy as it is. I don't know how I would feel with pairing it with a gravy. The sweet potato is nice with the gravy, but it's very sweet, isn't it? And then that really is, you know, a savoury sweet mix in there. The boundaries become very blurred between savoury and sweet, but then when you put a gravy next to it, I don't know, do those borders kind of become a lot more rigid? I'm not sure. Do you eat it with gravy? Let me know, guys.
Okay, pecans on. Okay, I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm going to get it baked and see what this baby looks like.
For 25 minutes.
It's that time of day again. It's Diner Lingo. 4 words or phrases that I don't know. I'm going to try and guess what they are. Number 1.
Here we go.
Coming in strong. Okay, number 1's bad breath, which seems very self-explanatory.
Bad breath.
Someone with bad breath. But no, it's not going to be. It's going to be something that smells bad. So is it going to be cheeses?
Garlic?
Or, onions or garlic.
Is it garlic?
Bad
or onion?
breath. You'd order, you go, I want it bad breath. Yeah? You'd say, I
Extra
want
onions.
that bad breath.
Or
Bad
extra
breath on the-
garlic.
I'm going to say covered in garlic butter on the onion again. Okay, onion on the side.
Oh, it's
Number 2's
onion!
Bronx vanilla.
Oh,
Bronx
onion on the
vanilla.
side.
I'm going to say it's not vanilla. I'm going to go with
vanilla.
Bronx vanilla. Is it savoury instead? It is savoury.
Bronx vanilla. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Bronx, is that like something to do with New York? The Bronx. In the Bronx, is it an area? Is it an area of New York? Manhattan type area? So I think this is like maybe a cutesy kind of play on words. Like what would be the equivalent of vanilla in the Bronx? Maybe I'm going down the complete wrong path here. I take these lingo things as a challenge. I want to work them out before we get given the answers. I'm going to say it's going to be something like, you know how vanilla gets used and flavoured in a lot of puddings and desserts. I'm going to say this is going to be a cute play on words, and it's going to be something that, I don't know, maybe people from the Bronx, or, you know, maybe they're using an awful lot of food. So like hot sauce, I don't really know, like stereotypically, what the Bronx is, or people from there, or whatever. So I'm going to say it's going to be something maybe similar to like hot sauce. Let's see.
Pepper? Salt and pepper?
Maybe.
Garlic again? It's Bronx vanilla.
Oh, it's
They smell
garlic!
in the Bronx.
What's
maybe
the
of
origin of
garlic, I
this,
don't know.
guys? Let me
Fish
know.
eyes. Now we spoke
Fish
about
eyes,
something,
fish eyes.
fish eye salad or something. What's that? Fish eye.
Grapes?
Chocolate chips or something like that, is it? Fish eyes. Jelly. That. Olives? I don't know. I
Olives!
don't know what fish
Olives
eyes
or
are.
grapes?
Tapioca. Oh yeah, tapioca pudding. That
It's
would look like
tapioca
fish eyes.
pudding.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
See, guys, we don't have tapioca pudding over here, so that's a little bit of a mystery to us. What is it? Ooh, okay. I think it's going to be quite similar to like a semolina kind of pudding, like a grain. Yeah, we're totally off. But we don't have it over here, so okay. As a Brit, I feel like we should get some leniency here, because we have no idea what the texture is, or what it looks like, or anything like that.
And last one is hemorrhage. Curdle?
Hemorrhage?
Something like hemorrhage. I don't even know what hemorrhage is properly, really. Is it like when you bleed?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
blood?
yeah.
So is it going to be red? You want it
Something to do with how you have a steak cooked, maybe?
red meat raw.
Rare
red.
meat,
No.
yes, a rare
Tomato
steak.
ketchup.
It's
You want a
tomato
bit of
ketchup.
hemorrhage. Not hemorrhoids. Anyway, that is the end of Diner Lingo for this day. Thank you very much.
Oh, I love the lingo. It was so fun. I got none of them. I think I got the bad breath. I said onion, right?
This does look glorious.
It
I
does
just don't know
look
how I feel about
glorious.
it going on to a savoury plate of food.
Well, you
It
gotta
smells
try.
really good as well. This is our sweet potato casserole.
I bet it smells amazing.
The marshmallows look beautiful. The pecans look great. I love the caramelisation of the sweet potato itself. Would I want this with turkey? I don't actually know.
I'd have it with turkey.
Let's try it. Let's try it
It's
and
the
rate it.
gravy that makes me kind of
1
like,
through 10.
ooh, don't know.
I love Keith Lee. I wish I was. I should have. He's so good. Does he still rate food? I haven't seen him for. Anyway, irrelevant. It's too beautiful to go into. I do love the colour of it. We'll go for a corn. It's going to be really hot, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh, make sure you get the marshmallows.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want this with a roast dinner.
Just think of your honey roasted parsnips.
All right, it is delicious. That is delicious. That is delicious. I just can't get my head around it being on a plate with a turkey and greens and gravies and potato. There's something that just doesn't. I don't know if you have roast beef on your Thanksgiving. I don't know. But to try it with something a little bit savoury.
No, you guys have turkey, right?
I'm going to have a little bit of thinly sliced roast beef brisket.
Oh, do you know what? That looks like a Tesco packet. I think that's the same beef brisket as I get in my house. It is very tasty. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can definitely imagine it going with turkey. Absolutely. And all of the other sides. The thing that makes me think, oh, how we're going to have a little bit of a unusual experience here is with the gravy. So I don't know, maybe you guys make gravy like a lot thicker and then there's not that much problem of it kind of seeping into the sweet potato casserole. Or maybe it actually does really work. Let me know in the comments, guys. I am really, really interested in this. Also, another question for our vegetarians and vegan friends out here. What do you guys took into at Thanksgiving? What is the number one fan favourite? What is the family favourite for a vegetarian or vegan Thanksgiving? Do you have some kind of butternut squash roast or a nut roast? Let me know that. I'm just very interested, actually. What do you guys have?
I'm nervous. Alone, delicious. But it feels more like a pudding.
Nah.
Oh, God. Okay, cool, yeah, cool.
I think
Fine.
it goes
I'm
nice
just
with
eating
beef,
beef and sweet potato.
I think it'd
and
go nice
marshmallows.
with turkey. How is it, babes?
That is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God. No wonder it's been around since 1729 or something. I can't remember the exact date. Wow. Wow. Wow, Tiffany, wow. That is absolutely delicious. There's something about something salty with it.
Yeah.
It really works. Why does that work?
Because it heightens the other flavour, doesn't it, guys?
Ooh, that's really interesting. That's a very, very interesting, different, unique thing. And I don't know, I feel good about it, but I'm a little bit worried that I'm into marshmallows and roast beef now. Which could be a whole new flavour combo I didn't even know I liked. I think for this, I'm gonna rate it, right? I'm gonna rate it because the dish alone is delicious. So I'm gonna rate it an 8 alone.
Okay.
I think I need to try it on a Thanksgiving dinner properly. I love it with that bit of roast beef, but I think I need a bit of everything. We're gonna have to do a Thanksgiving dinner this year? November, I'm doing a Thanksgiving dinner and this is gonna be on it and I need to see what on earth it's like altogether. That's really good, that's an 8. Only because I think I don't know what the rest of it would be like. So 8 for a sweet potato casserole, that is very devilishly delicious.
A solid score for a delicious dish. Who'd have thought I'd be ranking sweet potato and marshmallows over my beloved non-sweet potatoes?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a look at this table here. Right, so I know I haven't seen these episodes. I kind of feel like I'm giving myself spoilers. Okay, okay. We're having a bit of a cheat here, aren't we? Right, so the top one is deep fried butterballs. Oh my gosh, really? New York garbage plate. Oh my gosh, I've never even heard of that. Wow. Biscuits and gravy, 8.6, really? Now, I know I haven't tried an awful lot of the other things, but biscuits and gravy is like a solid 10 for me. It's absolutely, it's so, so delicious. And it's just like, it's a hug. It's a culinary hug for the mouth. And they are absolutely fabulous. They are fantastic. So comforting and warming. Oh my gosh. So I think they'd be number one for me. And like I say, I haven't tried any of the other ones. But okay, 8 out of 10. So I did watch Poppy make the funeral potatoes. I thought she was quite fond of the funeral potatoes. So I'd say, because it's got a similar score, I'd say Poppy really, really likes those sweet potato casserole dishes. Oh, I want to try these other dishes now. I need to watch the videos. Now, I have seen somebody else make a Watergate salad, so that would be an interesting one to see what Poppy does with it as well.
In the tater tot hot dish. I think I might even make this again one day. Or maybe not. It was still good though.
What made
Remember
the tater
as well,
tot score so low?
Please like and subscribe and comment. I want to know, any Brits out there, would you have this on your Sunday dinner?
Yes.
I'll be
yes, I
interested
would.
to see a vote. Who would have it with a Sunday roast?
Me. You can't see
Bit
my
of
hand
mint sauce and
there.
lamb.
Me.
I don't think it would work. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. And thank you for watching.
Now, as a Brit, thinking, does it have a place on my Sunday roast, on my Sunday dinner? Yes, I'd say so. Not that I haven't tried it yet, but I think it definitely does have a place on there. It has to compete with other potatoes because we have roast potatoes. Some households have roast potatoes and mashed potatoes. So there's a lot of potatoes going on. No one ever complains about too much carbs though. Would it go alongside the honey glazed roasted carrots and parsnips? I think it would go very well with those because they are also sweet. And do you know, I like the combination of sweet, I love sweet potato mash. And I think on a Sunday roast, sweet potato mash is actually really, really tasty. And it works well with a Yorkshire pudding. It works well, I think it works well with any meat. I don't really think there's any meat that I wouldn't eat sweet potato with. But I do think, I know Poppy said it was delicious with the roast beef brisket she had here, but I actually think it would be even more pleasant with turkey. I think that might be, you know, that excellent pairing of vegetable, or, you know, and with that meat, I think it should really be turkey. Just a thought. Right. Oh my gosh, I have to try this. It looks amazing. This is one of those American recipes that I've seen growing up on TV, and I've always wondered, like, did I hear that right? No. I think it was in Shrek. Donkey talks about it in Shrek, doesn't he? In one of the Shreks. He says, but I think he says that the marshmallows and the yams. So I know there's still this undecided kind of debate going on whether sweet potatoes and yams are the same thing. If they're not, they're very, very similar, aren't they? So yes, I always wondered growing up, like, oh my gosh, what does this taste like? Oh, I'm really, really keen on the idea of trying this. I'm going to have to give it a go. Maybe use Poppy's recipe. Anyway, I do enjoy watching these videos. I think she's hilarious. And I love the diner lingo. Oh, I feel like the competitive side of me wants to guess it before I'm told the answers. I think I got 1 out of 4. I'm happy with that. I got the 1. Anyway, guys, thank you for requesting this wonderful, wonderful video, Doobie Dave. I do enjoy watching Poppy so, so much. So I'll have to catch up on some more of her videos. And guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video along with me. Take care of yourselves for now, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.